Good morning and welcome to the weekend reading, where we have two magical cards that popped up. One being the gateway. I was just about to say the sacred gateway, maybe. We have a little unicorn, right? Yeah. I don't know if it's little, but it is a unicorn. This card actually haunted us a while back. And then we have the Six of Cups. The card of soulmates and nostalgia. Things, people from the past. Now that it's a new gateway, something has shifted. Even if the past comes back, something has shifted. Might make sense for some of you. But now that the gateway is here for the weekend, it does reveal a portal that's being opened in your life. But it's interesting because when I tapped into the cards, I kept having this this energy of like it brings both the past and the future in a way. So it kind of feels like being in a threshold. Is that how you say that? The threshold. That's a word. In between, like being in or standing in the doorway, not fully knowing if it's safe to come closer to the unicorn, if it's safe for you to step into the new. But it is, obviously. It could also be this energy like things feel near, like the new feels near, but you're still in this energy of not the past, I don't want to say that, but maybe for some of you guys there's still something lingering, but it doesn't feel like a negative thing with these cards, not at all. But maybe it is this like there's still a part of your old life that is a part of it. If it's where you're living, if it's connected with a job, if it's connected with people, whatever it is connected with. But this weekend opens up for something completely new. So what was invisible becomes real. Becomes, well, I guess, how else could you say that? Like the invisible becomes real. Yeah. I don't know why I wanted to be something else. I kept having this like sentence that the invisible becomes felt, but I just feel like in my mind that sounds wrong. The invisible becomes felt. But that's how I heard it. Does it make sense? I don't know. Maybe. Well, I guess it does make sense. It just sounds wrong. But regardless of how it sounds, it's very important for you to know that you are actually being guided towards the new, into a very, very magical chapter. Yeah, and with the Six of Cups, it does add this like nostalgia, some kind of softness. Like I said, it is like the Six of Cups is obviously the card of soulmate, so it could be connected to people, but it could also just be, well, oh, is that why? Could it be connected to something with past life in a way? Like maybe there is something from your past life, it could still be soulmates, that feels like home, like there's this nostalgia, or like a place or something where you have lived in a past life, and you might be like, why do you feel like home, or why does this place feel like home? Like the new gateway that you're stepping into feels like home because it's something you have relived. It's a part of like nostalgia. I don't even know. Today I don't feel like my words make sense, but they do. I can feel like Spirit wants me to go in that direction of there might be something from past life being part of your energy now with the new portal, but because there is a lot of nostalgia connected to it. Obviously still could be people from the past, but there's still some kind of past life or nostalgia, recognition, feeling like home energy connected with it. For some of you, this week it might also just really like be filled with a lot of memories. Doesn't have to be connected with a past life, but it could be. But a lot of memories for something that maybe happened the week ahead or in the past. But it's still a part of you stepping into the new, if it's coming with you or not. It's a part of your healing. Maybe there's someone from the past returning in the physical or energetically. For some of you guys, this might be a spirit guide. But still, it has something to do with the new chapter. And it also makes you, like, it makes you realize that you are wiser, or that you see something differently, clearer. Should we take a little bit more tarot? Whatever it is, it's pretty badass, because it is about you stepping into the new. There might be something shocking. Or something unexpected. Again, we have the High Priestess, so you have known this to be true for a long time. Yeah, I don't know why it focuses on this. I was like, what the hell does that mean? Now it focuses on me, but it focused on this too. For some strange reason. But yeah, whatever comes in is life-changing. I don't know if I said that before, but now that the Knight of Swords is here, that's a confirmation. I just realized that I haven't used the Aleister Crowley's tarot for a very long time. I don't know why. Maybe we should use it again. Don't even know where it is. That's something from the past. Knight of Wands. You have been through a lot. You might feel vulnerable, a little guarded, a little careful, but it's also this energy of like continuing, right? Like wearing your scars proudly and being like, I've been through this. Even if there's memory popping up, it's okay. But I've been through a lot. But I'm not afraid anymore, because it is the Nine of Wands. In some cases he is afraid, but in this case I don't think he is. I think he's honoring how far he has come. And even if I say he, you can be a female watching. It's obviously he. It's obviously he. But you guys know what I mean. It's the energy of the wounded warrior. Someone who's been through a lot. Someone who might be a little guarded, but with all the things you have learned, you are also realizing the blossoming. We will take more. Death and rebirth. The end has ended, I heard. Okay, that's an interesting way. The end has ended and the new has begun. Wow. Which makes sense why the gateway is here. You realizing this makes sense maybe why you are thinking a lot about the past. But obviously the past cannot come with you, right? So I think you are in this threshold in the weekend where you're saying goodbye to a lot of things. A lot of things that could have been. That would have been. But that couldn't be. Would not be. I don't know what I'm trying to find words for. You're moving on to something better. There's something about realizing what you have been through. And you are stepping into the new. You are. But I also feel a lot of you guys have been at this portal many times. but maybe not feeling ready to step in because you're like, well, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for this person. Or I'm still waiting for an answer to this or that, or maybe I'm gonna give my job a chance, or maybe I'm gonna, you know, I don't know. But I think a lot of you guys are realizing that the portal is closing if I don't walk towards it. And you're supposed to walk in, well, I'm not moving in to the portal. And you are supposed to. But I think there's something that's scary because you know that the portal is not going to reopen. Like, once you step into the land of the unicorn, there's no turning back. And I think you have maybe tried to discuss with death. Be like, but if I get a little bit more time. And it can be whatever in your life. I mean, whatever the Nine of Wands is, if it's connected with addictions, if it's connected with fears, worries, pains, victim mentalities, people, work situations, whatever. I was at a point where I was like, I lost what I was talking about. There's something that's like changing in a big way in your life. It has something to do with choices as well. Choices. Feeling lost, because I felt lost suddenly. I was like, where did I want to go with this? What did I speak about? Maybe you've been waiting so long in front of this gateway that it just became misty and foggy and dark and grey, and you just, again, you lost your way. Not really knowing, and then you just froze, right? And you maybe even step back into old habits or situations. But with the Tower moment, something shifted. And something will shift in this weekend. Like the sun is coming back and you're starting up on something again. Yeah. Starting up on something. Finishing something. No matter what it is. I don't want to make these readings too long. But, yeah. Wow. It's like, I had this image of like stepping into a new portal and then there's a party. Going from one thing to another. There's some kind of celebration in the weekend. I think that's going to be the message for today. For the weekend. Thank you. Have fun because you're being celebrated. There are a lot of things to celebrate. Bye.